Right now it's 6. Energy bills could be on the rise when a massive rate hike proposal could hit your wallet. And Country Boom Music Festival's search for a new home hits a roadblock. Why it's staying put for now.
Watching WKDT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. Well, bad news for your wallet. Your Xcel Energy bill may be going up. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is in the newsroom with the story. Grace.
Xcel Energy is asking Wisconsin regulators to approve a $150.7 million rate increase over the next 2 years. Customers would see electricity bills rise by nearly 12%, about 61 cents per day in 2026. Another 7% increase, adding 36 cents daily, would follow in 2027. The rate hike is one of the largest since 2015, which have all been less than 2%.
Is primarily to support investments to strengthen and upgrade our distribution system. So that's the poles, wires, and pipes that are closest to our customers' homes and businesses.
According to the State Division of Energy, Housing, and Community Resources, over 200,000 households applied for energy assistance last year. That number includes households located in La Crosse County.
The need has always been there, and it's a great program for clients to have if they need temporary assistance or permanent assistance.
The money comes from the Wisconsin Home Energy Assistance Program, which is geared towards low-income residents.
There's category eligibility requirements along with income eligibility requirements.
La Crosse County encourages all residents to reach out for assistance.
Things are rising and you may not think you need the assistance, but then as it progresses, you're like, I'm getting into a hole. It's important to kind of just reach out and see if you qualify.
The Public Services Commission will have final say on whether the rate increase gets approved. That decision will come later this year. Xcel Energy encourages customers to reach out with concerns or attend a public comment session later this year. In the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Grace. Legislative Republicans are introducing an alternative to a failed energy reform bill. The new Wisconsin Energy Reform Act looks to add bidding controls and restrictions on electrical line projects, securing a competitive landscape for companies. It also includes protections for farmland when renewable energy projects are developed. But lawmakers against the bill are saying it includes the same dangers as the previously proposed right of refusal bill, which could allow in-state companies to develop monopolies by allowing them to bid on projects first. Lawmakers could vote on the proposal as early as April. Today, Donald Trump paused his tariff hikes for 90 days against most countries, causing the Dow to surge 2,900 points and the S&P 500 hit 9.52%, its biggest one-day gain since 2008. Today, both Wisconsin senators reacted to the president's tariffs.
We know what his goal was. I mean, to a certain, he wants reciprocity. I'm relieved like the markets are relieved. At some point in time, I think will stabilize. Again, I don't know what the end game is here yet.
You know, this president ran on bringing prices down. He said on day one, families would see lower costs, that he'd be the chief at fighting inflation. We have seen just the opposite.
Country Boom Music Festival will not be relocating to Lake Neshonoc, at least for now. Today, the La Crosse County Board deciding the 111-acre county farm property is not for sale at this time. West Salem School District and the Ho-Chunk Nation also expressed interest in the land at a meeting Monday. The county says they need more time to develop a plan that will best serve the community. Happening around the state, an assistant district attorney in St. Croix County is being charged with threatening 3 judges. 33-year-old Bella Ballo allegedly threatened his colleagues during a phone conversation in April. The criminal complaint says he accused the judges of making adverse decisions against him, including dismissing cases at trial. And he said the judges just, quote, need to bleed. A judge ordered a $50,000 signature bond and placed a no contact order with the courthouse. Ballow's next court appearance is set for April 16th. Well, time is running out for you to get your real ID with the national deadline of May 7th. You'll need it to board flights or enter some federal buildings. Right now, 63% of Wisconsinites have real IDs. Homeland Security expects to achieve full enforcement by May 2027. The Wisconsin State Fair revealing some of this year's musical acts. Boyz II Men on August 1st, Darius Rucker on August 8th, and Lynyrd Skynyrd on the 9th. The fair runs July 31st through August 10th.
Well, all in all, not too bad of a day. We had more clouds in the afternoon. Some showers out there. Most areas kind of missed out on some of the light precipitation. A lot of temperatures get well into the 50s, actually get pretty close to where we should be. We were going to see clouds increase again, but not to this later in the evening. So expect dry conditions for most until about midnight. Overall, there's your temperature. Actually 60s to the west because they had a little bit more sun in the afternoon. Overall, pretty close to where we should be for this time of year. All the precipitation we had earlier has pushed off to the east. A lot of that did not reach the ground. It was just cloud cover. You see the breaks there in the satellite. We have more showers that will be developing further to the northwest of Minneapolis or Minnesota, excuse me. That's what's going to kind of eventually rotate down in the area, but not until probably closer to 9 to 10, at least west of Eau Claire. Eau Claire probably closer to midnight, and the same story for La Crosse too. We'll see temperatures lowering into the upper 30s, and there's your activity there finally approaching after midnight. Just some light showers that will persist, unlikely through the morning commute. Otherwise, overnight lows will be pretty mild or pretty seasonal too, mid to upper 30s for most locations. So in all, not too bad of a night. Later on, we'll break down as we see the temperatures for tomorrow, a little bit cooler than today given the cloud cover and precipitation. Later on, we'll break down when we'll actually see 60, more likely when we might actually see 70 this weekend too. All that coming up a bit later.
Numbers to look forward to. All right, thank you, Greg. Well, the binoculars were out this morning as dozens of local bird watchers welcomed spring's earliest feathered visitors. The Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife Refuge hosted a free bird ID walk along the Great River State Trail. Refuge staff led the group through the floodplain forest, pointing out early migrating songbirds. The timing is ideal as birds are easier to spot before trees are fully leafed out.
Well, this is a great time of year. I like to watch birds, and we live in a great place. The flyway, we get so many birds coming through here this time of year.
And if you missed today's walk, a second opportunity is coming up on May 6th at Goose Island County Park. That event is also free and no registration is required. Local kids will have healthier snack options thanks to a partnership between two area organizations. Great Rivers United Way and Xcel Energy teamed up today to assemble more than 1,100 snack packs. Xcel employees are volunteering their time to put together these nutritious packages.
Xcel promotes and supports volunteering and giving back in our communities, and it is National Volunteer Month, so we're doing several projects across the Xcel territory here in Wisconsin.
Great Rivers United Way and Xcel distributed their assembled snack packs this afternoon. The snacks went to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater La Crosse and La Crosse Head Start. Still to come, the push for syrup transparency, how a new bill could tell you what's really in your syrup bottle.
Well, when they came to install things, they were very timely. They were very professional and told us exactly how long we would be without water, which was helpful to plan. You know, they came in, did the job, they left, you didn't even know they were there.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we believe in making the most of what you love. Making sure your money is as well spent as your time. So as you start your spring projects, we have the value you need to make them your own. Right now, Rewards members get a free $10 gift card with an $80 Estate fertilizer purchase, like Estate Crabgrass Preventer or Starter Lawn Fertilizer, $29.99. Plus, save $40 on this Champion portable generator. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Being original.
Spring is here, and it's time for a fresh start. Right now at King Furniture, we're making it easy to refresh your home. Trade in your old furniture or mattress and get a discount on brand new furniture. We'll even deliver and haul it off for free. Find the latest styles in bedrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, and more. And save up to 60% off store-wide. Plus, enjoy free delivery and 12 months no-interest financing. There's never been a better time to upgrade. Out with the old, in with the new. Spring into comfort at King Furniture.
Hey, this $5 Mega Millions game is super exciting.
There are prize multipliers built into every play. So the lowest prize you can win is $10. Plus, it has bigger jackpots more often with better chances to win it.
$5 Mega Millions really is something to shout about.
It's available at Wisconsin lottery retailers near you, like this one.
So one of the things I really liked is the agenda sheet. I found to be very helpful because it clearly outlined what they were going to do and how they were going to do it. So there was no surprises.
A new bill could shake up restaurant menus that have syrup on them. News 8 Now's Allison Ferget is here to explain. Allison.
Right now, restaurants can call any maple-flavored syrup they serve maple syrup. But the Truth in Maple Syrup Act would mean only 100% pure maple syrup can have the title. Wisconsin ranks 4th nationally in maple syrup production. It's why State Representative Tara Johnson co-authored the Truth in Maple Syrup Act. Under the bill, restaurants can continue serving maple syrup substitutes. They just have to clarify on the menu that it's not the real deal. Johnson says the legislation has 2 main goals.
Protect industry in Wisconsin, in this case, maple syrup industry, and be transparent and make sure that consumers in Wisconsin know what it is that they are being served.
We spoke earlier with a local restaurant owner. He says the price to switch completely to pure maple syrup is too high, and he plans to stick to his replacement syrup. But supporters of the bill know not every restaurant will make the switch. They just hope it leads to a new way of looking at the breakfast staple. The bill was first introduced in 2023, but it failed to make it to a vote. Johnson says the bill has strong bipartisan support and is confident they have the right recipe for success this time around. Reporting in the studio, Allison Ferget, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Allison. Well, we'll have more news ahead, but first.
And we got weather coming up here. Kind of run over and get over here with all the showers going on, but we're going to track that out for Thursday before we have drier conditions and potentially 70 this weekend. We'll break all that down coming up on your First One Weather Update after the break.
Wish your home had the comfort and ambiance of a fireplace? You're not alone. The good news, adding one is easier than you think. At La Crosse Fireplace Company, we'll help you design the perfect heat and glow fireplace for your home, customized to fit your style and space. And in just a few days, you'll be enjoying the warmth from a heat and glow fireplace. Don't wait to make your home complete. Visit La Crosse Fireplace Company today because your place is by the fire.
Looking to upgrade your home? Save big this month at Wesco in Sparta. Buy one furniture item at regular price and get the second at 50% off. Or buy 2 items at regular price and get the third at 75% off. Want to save even more? Buy 3 items at regular price and get the 4th absolutely free. Don't miss out. Shop Wesco in Sparta today. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
At US Cellular, we're celebrating our customers, like JP here. It's a special event. Us Day.
Yeah, we get special rewards and exclusive deals, and it's only for US Cellular customers. It's like we got our own special club.
Should we show them?
Us Days at US Cellular. Right now, our customers can get $1,200 off any phone plus $500 off any tablet.
It's good to know your Touchstone Energy Cooperative is always there. For generations, we've powered the growth of our community. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever to provide affordable energy you can depend on and keep you connected to what matters most, now and for generations to come. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid that is 100 times more potent than morphine.
It only takes 2 milligrams of fentanyl to kill you.
That amount fits on the tip of a pencil.
Fentanyl is showing up in cocaine,
Marijuana,
meth,
heroin,
and yes, even vapes.
Even vapes.
It's impossible to know until it's too late.
Always carry Narcan.
Always carry Narcan.
You can get free Narcan from your local health department or by contacting the Amara Rose Foundation.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, Wisconsin and Minnesota will both see statewide tornado drills tomorrow. Sirens will go off in every county as part of Severe Weather Awareness Week. The first will go off at 1:45 p.m. and the other at 6:45 p.m. This will offer an opportunity for businesses, schools, and homes to practice their shelter plans. Last year, the National Weather Service confirmed 45 tornadoes in Wisconsin. Well, it was much more pleasant outside temp-wise today. Are we going to get warmer and sunnier? Let's send it over to Greg for the answers.
Unfortunately, we're probably going to take a dip in temperatures tomorrow, given all the cloud cover we'll have more than today, but not too far. Then we'll kind of flip that around for Friday, coming back up to temperatures we had similar today. We do have showers in the meantime. It's not going to be an all-day rain. It's just a period of showers, of light showers. So we'll see more of those after midnight. Those will probably impact for some areas the morning commute, a break, and there might be another round late afternoon through the evening, and that'll be another round of light showers. So that could impact some activities afternoon or the evening commute. It won't last too long. It'll just be some light rain, and then decreasing clouds Friday. I think in the afternoon we'll have some more sun out there, so then our temperatures will get back to where we were today. So, and then it gets even better for the weekend. But all this activity is really weak, and a lot of this on radar is not reaching the ground. Much more impressive this area is on radar than actually is. Overall, generally quiet activity. A lot of this up there is just cloud cover coming through, so we're not expecting a lot of precipitation until we get closer to midnight. Until the next system to the north here begins to push out of the area. But you'll see, excuse me, you see the area develop just west of Minneapolis. That'll begin to spread eastward, but not till probably 10, 11 for areas of Eau Claire to see that, along Winona, the west of the river. Eventually, that area will spread across after midnight, so some light showers for some areas, but you notice to the east, still some clear skies, partly cloudy, so it's not going to be an overcast all-night conditions for most of the area. This will continue through the morning commute as we get closer to it. Just scattered showers. You see temperatures lowering back into the 30s, mid-30s. By 4 to 5 a.m., the start of the morning commute, there will be some pockets of showers. Not everyone will see it, and this will be the story going throughout the morning time frame, probably until about 8 or 9, that we'll see a lot of activity then begin to cease for a little bit, as you notice here, and just a little indication of you might see a changeover. I don't think that it will happen. There'll be east. Most of this will just be rain. Towards the afternoon, we'll see a little bit of a break here, and then towards the evening commute, we'll start seeing the backside of this low that just basically swung to our south. We'll see another round of showers come through for the evening commute. Light activity that'll probably persist to about 8 or 9 p.m. and the rest of Thursday night, mainly just cloud cover to deal with. A lot of precipitation. This will be light. A lot of areas will probably see less than a tenth. Some areas might not see anything at all. Better chances you go further to the south, you might get up to a quarter. But generally, it's going to be light rainfall for all this area, so more clouds than anything else. Once we get a little bit of sun Friday, we'll probably get temperatures very close to what we had today, mid-50s for most areas. This is actually where we should be for this time of year, so that's the positive news. As we go into Saturday, more sun. That wind turns around from the south, so we should get plenty into the 60s for a lot of areas, mid to upper 60s for a few. So that's even the better news. Sunday, potentially 70. You can see the 70s, even close to 80 as you go closer to Sioux Falls. There's a system that's going to be approaching from the east. Winds will pick up out of the south, so this should allow us to get well into the 60s despite a little bit of cloud cover. I think a lot of areas will get close to 70, if not a little bit warmer. Now, we do have a front coming ahead of that. That'll be some point on Sunday. Right now, It's going to be probably coming through Sunday afternoon. There is a chance for a storm or a shower with it. Chances are still low. We'll have to keep track of this. It could be a thunderstorm, but that behind that front will be another shot of some cooler air going into next Monday and Tuesday. So if you got plans for Sunday, right now it doesn't look to be too impactful, but we'll keep an eye on that to see if these storms do develop. Otherwise, it'll be cooler for next Monday and Tuesday, back to the low 50s, which is below average, and then climbing back up potentially to the mid 60s by midweek. So we won't see a lot of rain the next couple days, but tomorrow it will be a little bit cooler. And the better news is Friday and beyond through most of Sunday looks pretty good.
It does look good. We needed a little bit of a break from the rain, I think.
Yeah,
it's
we've
time
had a
for the
good
sun to come out and warm up.
Yep, we've had a nice break now here for about a week and a half, so we'll see if that pattern continues as we go throughout next week.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Greg. Coming up in sports, life without a legend. The Blackhawks are preparing for their first season without longtime head coach Pete Swanson. But here, while he'll always be remembered in Viroqua. Cade is in next.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
There's a lot of factors to consider deciding on the right vacuum. If you need a lightweight addition to your home to help in high trafficked areas, then a cordless stick vac might be the option for you. Stop into A1 Vacuum Sales and Service to learn more.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy.
The biggest thing I want to get across to people, whether it's via email or voicemail or text, is we are a local Wisconsin family-owned turnkey solar company.
We have project managers that will walk you through the process, keep you informed along the way, and make sure that the communication is the best that it can be.
All the financial benefits are awesome. And then on top of that, it's green energy. How can you lose?
I'm Mike Rowe, and this is the most honest commercial you're going to see all week.
Today, we're waterproofing a basement.
How long do you think this problem has been a problem?
Well, actually, the homeowner told us that she's lived here for 42 years, and when they first moved in, they had water issues.
Yeah.
That is like your telltale sign of like, hey, I'm having an issue, and that's when people should call.
Get a free and honest inspection with Innovative Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
There's a lot of factors to consider deciding on the right vacuum. If your space is mostly large areas and multiple surfaces, then an upright vacuum might be suited for your needs. Stop into A1 Vacuum Sales and Service to learn more.
All of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Cade Overton.
Baseball has a rich history in Viroqua, and recently the Blackhawks have dominated the Coulee Conference, winning the last 6 league titles. But for the first time in a long time, the team will be starting the year without Pete Swanson leading the charge.
I think it was just his commitment to baseball. I mean, it was his life.
Pete Swanson is a Viroqua baseball legend, coaching Legion ball starting in 1975 and taking over the high school job in 1994. But for the first time in over 30 years, the Blackhawks are starting the season without him.
It was tough. He came down here and things felt different.
Nate Noggle will be the new skipper at Viroqua. He was an assistant to Swanson for over 10 years. The shoes are tough to fill, but he learned from the best.
He sacrificed so much of his personal time, and that's what it takes to have success. And I really picked up on that, growing up through our program. But then when I started coaching with him, then you realize, like, man, I mean, the extra things and the family stuff that you miss out on, but he's one of a kind, I guess is all I could say about that.
Being a coach is more than just teaching the game. It's teaching life. Former MLB draft pick and Viroqua standout pitcher Mitch Stalsberg says Swanson did that just as well as anyone.
It wasn't just baseball, but the way he went about it, it made you a better baseball player, made you a better person, really.
He never made the highs too high or the lows too low. Swanson was always the steady presence the team needed.
Hangs up the phone and we're all eating there and he says, "Hey Mitch, you got player of the year, congrats. And that was it. It was just straight to the point, get it over with, get it done. But that was how he was with everything. If it was big or small, it was always the same with him.
His legacy runs deep, and this year's team is motivated to keep it going.
Every time I put my cleats on, I always think about Swans, and playing for him is pretty great.
We're just trying to carry on as much as we can with Swans because for how much he's given to us and for Viroqua baseball, that's just nothing you can leave behind. You got to carry on with that.
And even though he won't be there in person this season, Swanson's spirit will always live on in Viroqua.
There's actually been some adversity of things that we've kind of already went through, and there's times where I'm just looking up and it's like, are you just messing with me? Or like, are you going to just make everything right? And I know he's up there watching us, and he'll be rooting on the Hawks and the 138ers.
The team will be wearing Swanson's number 26 on their hats throughout the season, and they'll also be retiring his jersey during the Legion season at their 4th of July tournament. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Miss a story? See it again or watch us live on YouTube at WKBT News 8 Now.
When you have a drain backup, you need help fast. From slow drains to clogged mains, we solve it all. Maxwell White has been solving sewer, septic, and drain issues in the La Crosse Coulee region for more than 30 years. Fast, reliable, and professional. Call or book online today.
The Meats family has finally gained a member. Meet Applewood Smoked Ham. Smoked is their middle name. 2 for $7 ham and Swiss melts. Arby's, we have the meats.
Sunken or uneven concrete only worsens with time due to changing seasons, stress on the slab, or poorly compacted soil. Your sunken concrete won't get better with time, but it will with our modern solutions. Choose American Waterworks.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on this Silverado. Or get $4,350 total value. Plus, current Chevy owners can get $4,000 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Slow or clogged sink, toilet, or main drain? Maxwell White can help. Ask about our $99 mainline drain opening special. Includes a free camera inspection. Address the root problem now to avoid costly repairs or future damage. Call or book online today.
All right, the good news, the evening should be dry. Not expecting these showers to come back probably closer to 10 or even really after midnight. The morning commute might see a few showers. Overall, pretty seasonal conditions, mid to upper 30s as you wake up. Otherwise, more showers probably Thursday evening and maybe Thursday night. Just light activity. A little cooler tomorrow, more in the 40s to near 50. We flip it Friday, and then the weekend we climb back up to 70. Definitely keep an eye out for Sunday afternoon. We might see a storm come through there with a cold front. Otherwise, we'll cool back down next week. So the weekend overall, shaping up pretty good.
Bring it on.
I know, it's about time. All right, thank you for joining us tonight at 6. We shall see you at 10.